So you have the OneWheel Plus, the OneWheel Pint, the OneWheel Pint X, the OneWheel XR, and the OneWheel GT. $3,600 for a freaking OneWheel. I promised you guys at 500 subs I would get you a surprise. And ta-da! We have OneWheel goodies. I wanted to upgrade my XR and then this happened.
Pint X and GT is going to be amazing.
I didn't know what to do anymore, so I went to the OneWheel store, and what happened there, you'll see in the video. Alright, let's do this. Hi there peeps! Today a OneWheel video. I wanted to upgrade my OneWheel XR after riding it for 2 years. I've seen some accessories pop up out there that would really improve that machine, but then this happened.
Today I am very excited to introduce to you the brand new OneWheel Pint X.
So Future Motion brought out a new OneWheel, the OneWheel Pint X, which now has the same range as the XR. It has more torque than the previous Pint and it's an absolute shredder. It's definitely an improvement for the people who want to shred the Pint and do longer rides. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Pint because of the small footpads and the very sensitive sensors in the footpad. I do own a Pint, but I mostly use it for camera dolly movement and all of that. But to ride, I prefer to ride my XR. And it's actually quite amazing that the Pint went up in price. Suddenly the standard version is more expensive. Normally tech is supposed to go down in price, and at Future Motion that's not the case. Also the Pint X is 400 euros more. It's still less than the XR, but currently there's a very interesting deal on the XR, so they are kind of the same price now, same range. It definitely depends on what your preference is, the Pint or the XR. And then this happened.
I'm very excited today to introduce the product that delivers on all these, the OneWheel GT.
And they did not only create the Pint X, but they also created the OneWheel GT, which is actually a big ass OneWheel with a bigger battery and yeah, a bigger hub apparently also. So they really looked at the third-party community, what was happening there, and they integrated that into a new OneWheel. There's nobody who has ridden a OneWheel GT, or maybe 2 people who already got the chance to test it. But apparently this thing is already going into production with very limited people that tested that machine. And as a design engineer, that kind of worries me, because normally you integrate the feedback of the community into those machines. And currently it seems that even the sole sponsored rider of OneWheel hasn't tested that OneWheel yet. So I'm really curious on how it will ride, because the bigger hub to me kind of worries me, because bigger hub, bigger wheel means a lot bouncier in the trails. So if this really would be a trail machine, I would really want to test it to see how that reacts on the trails, because that bigger hub could definitely mean a bumpier ride. Don't know for sure, but we'll have to find out when they ship to Europe. They also have thicker foot plates, so that could also mean less clearance. I've seen a video where they actually got over a tree lump with the GT, so that's very promising. I'm really curious on how it really rides. I would love to see more videos from OneWheel on how they design this stuff and how this machine actually performs. For instance, if you want to order the GT Elite here in Europe, we have limited customization options because they don't have a center in Europe. And it's also freaking expensive. I've looked into it and it's about 3,100 euros for the Elite. That's the flagship model, and if you want to buy that in Europe, that means 3,100 euros roughly estimated about $3,600. $3,600 for a freaking OneWheel. That's yeah, totally out of my range, and I don't know if that's worth the update from the XR. I wanted to upgrade my XR, and this event kind of got me confused because I didn't know what to do anymore. So I went to the OneWheel store, and what happened there, you'll see in the video.
What a beautiful morning to go cruising. The sun is shining. Let's go.
And the conclusion for me was very simple. He had only one XR in stock in the shop, so maybe the last one in Belgium. So what did I do? Instead of upgrading my XR, I just went ahead and bought myself another XR because I love this machine so much, and they are discontinuing the XR, which I think is such a pity. So if my XR would break, I would not be able to buy this machine. So I invested the money that I saved up into this machine to make sure that I can really ride XRs for a while, and hopefully in the future I can modify this XR to a different setup so that I have a trail and a street setup.
So the worst thing happened. Battery died. I only left with 32% in the store. Did some tricks on the road. Not good. Have to walk with this heavy thing to the station. And I only have 6 minutes to get there. Definitely a challenge. So let's go.
And this also opens other possibilities, because now I can really start to teach people how to one ride. I still have to fine-tune some things with insurance and stuff, but this thing is coming. So if you're interested in learning how to ride a OneWheel and you don't have the budget to buy one yet, just give me a ping and I'll let you know what the options are to learn how to shred these machines, because this thing has practically saved my life during all these lockdowns. So if you're interested, hook me up and we'll go for a ride. As I promised you guys, at 500 subs I will get you a surprise, and ta-da! We have OneWheel goodies. And if I hit 500 subscribers, I will do a giveaway with all these OneWheel goodies. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you want to make a chance to win these OneWheel goodies. So invite all your OneWheel buddies, join the family and find out what's in this box. Stay tuned. And on that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!